We're waiting to find out which Republicans might, in theory, sign on to the impeachment attempt. There have been, Kinzinger is one that they're talking about. I've seen one or two others I'm not as familiar with. Cheney might be on board. But like once you set aside the House, is it going to work in the Senate? Will he be convicted? My guess is hell no, but it's possible. And you know one reason it's possible? Because according to the New York Times, Mitch McConnell, still Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, has told associates that he believes President Trump committed impeachable offenses and that he is pleased that Democrats are moving to impeach him, believing that it will make it easier to purge him from the party. And when I imagine him being secretly pleased, I just imagine like the Grinch's face curling into that smile, but with a shell. But before you give him tons of credit for secretly being pleased about this development, the Kentucky Republican has not taken the necessary steps to ensure that a Senate trial takes place before Trump leaves office, leaving open the possibility that the proceedings could be put off for months. And so what does it mean? Like that story went out, I think it was like late last afternoon or last night, and everyone's like, oh my God, is that like the wind changing? Is that the script being flipped? Is everything different? Has the game been changed? Well, but he's not doing anything though, and he could have. He's the leader of the Republicans in the Senate. So is that a photo from like 20 years ago?
I was just thinking
don't look like that no more. There you go.
That's
anyway,
from like
joking.
7 years ago. No, so really fast, because you have to look and read closely at politicians' statements, very closely. One word or two words will change the entire thing, and then they'll claim that they never said it because of a small change. So this is just a quote that they said about what he said. They said he's pleased about Democrats moving forward on impeachment because he'd make it easier to purge him from the party, not purge him from the office, not kick him out of the White House, but to purge him from the party. Let's go back to what I was just saying about Mike Pence and deciding not to move forward with the 25th. They're concerned about the party. They're not concerned about the country. They are not concerned about what else he may do in the last week or so that he has in office. What they're concerned about is how he'll stain the party in the future. Mitch McConnell's not gonna be here forever, but that's what he's concerned about, is the stain on the party in the future. Purge him from the party, that doesn't mean in the next 7 days. It means purge him from the party, because then after he leaves, he says he's gonna run again. He says he's gonna have influence on governor races and on House races and Senate races. I'm gonna destroy anybody, I'm making a list. All that has been happening, but what they're concerned about is him doing all that. So let's purge him from the party so that he has no party home to go back to, and we're no longer carrying this anchor called Donald Trump. That's what Mitch McConnell is concerned about. That's why Mitch McConnell is happy about this. That's why he's not gonna move forward with any kind of Senate procedure to actually finish the job after the House does it. It's because that would get him out of office, not out of the party.
Yeah, look, maybe we'll be wrong. Maybe big news Friday, but I doubt it. I doubt it.
I love being wrong about stuff like this, because then
I love being wrong. I have to. It's a defense mechanism because I always am. But yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it. No. But wait, late last night, exclusive Axios reporting, McConnell is now a better than even bet to convict Donald Trump in a Senate trial if the House impeaches the president on Wednesday, which it almost assuredly will. And so we have all of our analysis that we just gave, and add on to that's the same exact thing. That doesn't mean anything until he actually does it. What does it mean?
A better than even bet. Okay, I went to college with a whole bunch of degenerate sports gamblers, and they do it to this day. We took a Vegas trip 2 years ago. They didn't stop with the sports gambling and everything else. So you know what they probably lost some money on? A better than even bet that their team was gonna pull this out, or that their parlay was gonna solidify and get them $1,500. Didn't work out that way, because sometimes the better than even bets don't pan out. It's weird how that works. It's still gambling, and it's still not a sure thing. In fact, it's more of a sure thing to look at the track record of somebody who's been in office and what they've done, and then the lack of follow through they have on actually helping folks out. Yeah. That's Mitch McConnell, and that's what we can bet on more than anything else.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see what Mitch McConnell does. Maybe he'll surprise us for the first time ever.
I would love for him to surprise me.
I like surprises. They're fun.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.